You can start, Kalypso, and let me know when you want the next screen to show, okay?
Can we have the next screen, please?
Okay. This one?
Yes, it's fine. Right. I will start with a small introduction, a short introduction. The Lisbon Agenda of 2000, the Commission of Member States of the European Union have sought to develop greater level of entrepreneurial activity across Europe, and in turn identify the primary role of entrepreneurship education in supporting some outcome. 6 years later, in Brussels 2006, implementing the Community Lisbon program, but fostering the entrepreneurial mindsets through education and learning, the European Parliament and the Council of the European Union adopted a recommendation on key competences for lifelong learning, where entrepreneurship is recognized as one of the 8 key competences, which should be promoted at all levels of education, and it describes as follows, I quote, "Entrepreneurship refers to an individual's ability to turn ideas into action. It includes creativity, innovation, and risk-taking, as well as the ability to plan and manage projects in order to achieve objectives. This supports everyone in day-to-day life at home and in society, makes employees more aware of the context of their work, and better able to seize opportunities, and provides a foundation for entrepreneurs establishing a social or commercial activity." Since then, EU has supported entrepreneurship education in several resolutions, such as the resolution of 2013, its name as Entrepreneurship 2020 Action Plan, which aims to reignite entrepreneurial spirits in Europe through a range of support actions during the period 2014 to 2020. Also, Entrepcom, the Entrepreneurship Competence Framework, which was launched in 2016 as part of the New Skill Agenda, which intends to support and inspire entrepreneurship education. In 2018, the recommendation and the European Reference Framework on Key Competences for Lifelong Learning of 2006 was revised and updated as, and I quote, "Competence requirements have changed with more jobs being subject to automation, technology is playing a big role in all areas of working life, and entrepreneurial, social, and civil competence becoming more relevant in order to ensure resilience and ability to adapt to change." In the revised recommendation, there is an emphasis on nourishing entrepreneurship competence, creativity, and the sense of initiative, especially among young people, for example, by promoting opportunities for young learners to undertake at least one practical entrepreneurial experience during their school education. These documents and initiatives underscore the EU's commitment to promoting entrepreneurship as a vital skill set for individuals to thrive in the 21st century economy. So the entrepreneurial education is essential for empowering individuals, driving innovation, and fostering economic development. By equipping people with the skills, mindset, and resources needed to succeed as entrepreneurs, we can create a more dynamic, innovative, and prosperous society. Through entrepreneurship education, students can develop a wide range of knowledge, skills, and attitudes, such as, I will just name a few of the knowledge: financial literacy, literacy for everyone, business concepts and principles, knowledge of market research techniques, customers' behavior, the familiarity with intellectual property rights, the awareness of social and environmental issues, and how they intersect with business opportunities. I will also name some skills, like the creativity innovation skills to generate and develop new ideas, critical thinking and problem-solving skills in order to analyze complex situations, identify opportunities, and make strategic decisions, communication and interpersonal skills to effectively pitch ideas, negotiate, and collaborate with others, leadership and teamwork skills, to lead projects, motivate team members, and build productive relationships. Adaptability and resilience to navigate challenges, learn from failures, and pivot when necessary. Also, time management and organization skills. I will also name some attitudes: entrepreneurial mindset characteristics by initiative, resourcefulness, and willingness to take calculated risks. Growth mindset that embraces challenges, sees failures as opportunities for learning, and believes in continuous improvement. Confidence in one's ability to create value, solve problems, and make a positive impact on the world. Ethical and responsible behavior. Persistence and determination to pursue goals despite obstacles and setbacks. Open-mindedness and curiosity to explore new ideas, perspectives, and opportunities. Empathy and social awareness to understand the needs and preferences of others and develop solutions and address real-world problems. So why to use project-based learning to develop entrepreneurial knowledge, skills, and attitudes? Project-based learning is a pedagogical method that can effectively develop entrepreneurial spirit and thinking in students, as promotes learning by actively engaging in a long process, in-depth investigation of real-world and personally meaningful challenges. Characteristics of the method is the high engagement of students, great depth of understanding, practical communication, critical thinking, and creativity, and students experience better learning outcomes than in traditional methods. I will quickly say the steps involved in implementing project-based learning. First is identify learning objectives, like align learning objectives with curriculum standards. Select a real-world problem or task. Choose a project that is relevant, is interesting and meaningful to the students. Plan the project, develop a project plan that outlines the scope, timeline, and resources needed, and consider how the project aligns with the curriculum and means learning objectives. Introduce the projects, present the projects, and generate interest and curiosity to motivate students. Formulate driving questions, encourage inquiry by posing open-ended questions that guide to projects, and these questions should simulate critical thinking investigation. Organize teams. Divide students into small teams to promote collaboration, teamwork. Assign roles and responsibilities within each team. Research investigation, where it provides resources and guidance for students to conduct research and encourage exploration and inquiry to find solutions to the driving questions. Create a project plans. Have students develop a plan outlining the steps they would like to take. Implement the projects. Students actively work in the projects, applying their knowledge and skills, and teacher acts as facilitators, providing guidance and support when needed. Also monitor and assess progress with regular check on the students' programs and providing feedback on both the content and the process of the projects. Present and reflect, have students present their final projects to the class and to wider audience. Encourage reflection on the learning programs, process, and outcomes. Evaluate and assess, provide feedback on both individuals and group performance. Celebrate and showcase, celebrate the completion of the project. Showcase the projects in the school of community to emphasize a real-world impact. Iterate and improve, reflect on the project and the learning process, identify areas for improvement, and adjust future project-based learning experience accordingly. Provide a closure, conclude the project with a discussion about what was learned and achieved. Tie the project back to the initial learning objectives. Entrepreneurial skills align seamlessly with project-based learning for students in several ways. Offer several advantages for fostering entrepreneurial skills mindset. Here are some reasons why project-based learning can be particularly beneficial for developing entrepreneurial spirits and thinking. The authentic learning experience, as project-based learning provides students with authentic, real-world projects that stimulate entrepreneurial endeavors, allowing them to apply their skills and knowledge to solve complex problems and address meaningful challenges. Interdisciplinary approach Often, project-based learning often involves interdisciplinary collaboration, allowing students to integrate knowledge and skills from various fields to develop innovative solutions, mirroring the multidisciplinary nature of entrepreneurship, creativity, and innovation. By giving students that freedom to explore ideas, experiment with solutions, and take risk in a supportive learning environment, essential qualities for entrepreneurial success. Critical thinking and problem-solving skills, as students analyze information, evaluate options, and make decisions throughout the project, mirroring the problem-solving processes inherent in entrepreneurship. Collaboration and communication skills, as students work in team to plan, execute, and present their projects, reflecting the importance of teamwork and effective communication and entrepreneurial ventures. Ownership and initiatives, as students are empowered to take ownership of their learning and projects, fostering a sense of initiative, autonomy, and responsibility similar to that required in entrepreneurship. So now here we come to promote entrepreneurial learning is the STEM throughout the project-based learning. How the evolution from STEAM to STEAM came and the benefits, which are the benefits in student learning. In the educational journey from STEAM to STEAM, we witness transformative expansion of our approach to learning. Due to its evolving nature, the integration of entrepreneurship into STEM education has been a gradual process with the contribution of various educators, research, and policymakers of the time. However, incorporating entrepreneurial principles into STEM education gained traction in the early 21st century as educators recognized the importance of fostering innovation, creativity, and real-world application in STEM learning. One early reference to the integration of entrepreneurship into STEM education can be found in the work of Dr. Joe Cao, a prominent innovation expert and author who advocates for a shift towards a more entrepreneurial mindset in education to better prepare students for challenges for the future. Cao's book, Innovation Nation, How America is Losing its Innovation Edge, Why It Matters, and What Can We Do to Get It Back, in 2007, discusses the importance of fostering creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurial thinking into education and society. Similarly, the National Science Foundation, another organization, began promoting the integration of entrepreneurship and innovation in STEM education initiatives. This transition reflects a commitment to an even more interdisciplinary and holistic education paradigm. The inclusion of entrepreneurship acknowledges the importance of cultivation and entrepreneurial mindset alongside traditional academic disciplines, aligned with the evolving needs of modern societies and offers numerous benefits to students' learning. As such, promoting innovation and creativity, as students are challenged to apply their knowledge and skills to develop innovative solutions to real-world problems, fostering a culture of creativity and innovation from an early stage. Also, enhancing critical thinking and problem-solving skills, as students are exposed to authentic problem-solving experiences that require critical thinking, experimentation, and iteration, enhancing their problem-solving skills and preparing to address complex challenges in various contexts. Fostering collaboration and communication, as students engage in interdisciplinary projects that require collaboration with peers, experts, and stakeholders, fostering teamwork, communication skills, and the ability to work effectively in diverse teams. Empowering students as change agents, as students are encouraged to develop a sense of agency, resilience, and leadership, preparing them to become active contribution to society and to pursue their entrepreneurial ventures. Prepare students to the future world, as students develop the knowledge, skills, and attitudes needed to thrive in the 21st century workforce, including adaptability, entrepreneurial mindset, the ability to navigate and coordinate things. Also connecting learning to real-world context. Entrepreneurship provides a meaningful context for learning across STEAM disciplines. By integrating entrepreneurship into STEAM education, students see the relevances of their learning to real-world challenges and opportunities, fostering motivation, engagement, and deeper learning outcomes. So the following examples on incorporating entrepreneurship into STEAM education using project-based learning is taken from the educational program of Creativity, Innovation, Entrepreneurial Idea Idrodromio, which is an annual educational program that commenced in 2016 and aims to inspire and promote creativity and innovation thinking, and to approach the concept of business culture by exploring the challenges of the modern world, as, for example, climate change, but also the local community as the needs of the whole before and after the pandemic. The program provides secondary school teachers with the opportunity to be trained in environmental and social entrepreneurship as a horizontal approach to the curriculum, as well as the opportunity to support through its implementation in the course, but also the opportunity to mentor the participant students groups who will develop entrepreneurial ideas. Let's see this entrepreneurial idea, the first entrepreneurial idea developed by a group of 17 years old students who study car mechanics, and most of them work in car garages in the afternoon. So as an example, taken from vocational education. The idea was developing a system that monitors the oil storage containers capacity, tanks, barrels, using sensor devices, ultrasound sensors, scales, level sensors, who will measure the quantity of oil in the storage container. The measurement will be sent to electronic unit, which will forward information online, either via text messages or both, to the oil collection or supply company. The purpose is to create a collection program based on the status of these containers. The target group was companies involved in the collection or distribution of various oils used in automotive, truck, motorcycle, agricultural machinery workshop, and gas station. Which were the values of the target group? Was to reduce labor cost, time saving in oil collections, cost reduction in collection, but fewer routes, and consequently fuel savings. Improved communication between the collection, supply company, and customers. Better planning for customer service, environmentally friendly use of recyclable materials, synthesis of components, and reduction of carbon footprint. The innovation, the impact was the modernization of the oil collection, supply process in workforce, the digital informational checking oil tank capacity. The resources and collaboration who were needed was the oil collection distribution company, software development management, and funding for startup for youth from the Ministry of Energy, Commerce and Industry. The project allowed the students' team to acquire problem-solving skills applicable beyond the specific area and raise awareness about sustainability. The next steps involve seeking funding, finding a laboratory for prototyping, organizing production distribution, and conducting a marketing campaign to promote the benefits of the oil management scheme. The description of the idea is closely connected to STEAM courses. Below, let's see the connections with the description within STEAM subjects. Let's start with science. Is the use of sensors, which is related to physics and measurement technology. Also the study of the measurement progress and sensors. Let's go on with technology. It connects with the development of an electronic unit for transferring information online, and the knowledge of software development for management and communication. In engineering, is a design of the system for monitoring container capability and problem solving in engineering related to measurements and data transfer. In arts, it's a designing and aesthetic integration of the electronic unit and possible collaboration with artists for system design. For mathematics, the data analysis and measurements for evaluating the quantity of oil and the application of mathematical algorithms for data processing. The integration of this idea into STEAM classes provides students with an opportunity to develop skills in various fields and understand how their education is linked to the real-world innovation application. Let's go on with the second example, which comes from a class of 7th graders, 13 years old students, who developed an innovative twist product inspired by history lessons on the Chalcolithic era in Cyprus. And distinctively cruciform idols were discovered. The idols were shown to wear their own little idols around their necks, something that was commonly used as talisman by people at the time. The students additionally have learned through their history lessons, that in 2003, archaeologists found near Pigos village area of Limassol, the world's oldest known perfumery dating back to around 2000 BC. So the idea was the concept of crafting a perfume bottle resembling a replica of a cruciform goddess idol from Cyprus, Chalcolithic era, filled with perfume from natural ingredients cultivated in Cyprus. Around the neck of the bottle will be a pendant containing a miniature sample of the fragrance, reviving the tradition of wearing cruciform idols as neck pendant. The target group, the programs, is the product caters to individuals seeking premium aesthetic experience, both in fragrance and appearance. And additionally, it appears to tourists in search of a unique, tasteful souvenirs, encapsulating the island's rich history and identity. The product offers practical, decorative, and educational benefits. The innovation lies in two key areas. Firstly, it is the sole fragrance on the market crafted from natural ingredients cultivated in Cyprus. And secondly, it is the only fragrance that doubles a wearable jewelry. Additionally, the idol's appearance will feature the district needlework stitch from the village of Lefkara in Cyprus. It satisfies aesthetically desires for fostering pride and connection to the island's history. This venture required primarily financial and human resources, and potential savings could be sourced from grant provided by municipal or community authorities, as well as from Cyprus Tourist Organization, aiming to promote items of historical value abroad. Furthermore, seeking European support for businesses that champion Cyprus culture is a possibility. The next step is that the students thought was immediate to involve designing and packaging, crafting jewelry from various precious metals such as gold and silver, and establishing partnerships from companies and advertising agencies to promote the fragrance initially within Cyprus, with subsequently expansion into international market. The description of the idea is indeed closely connected to STEAM courses. Here are the connections between the idea and the STEAM subjects. With science, as the idea involves the creation of a perfume bottle using natural ingredients cultivated in Cyprus, it emphasizes the use of scientific knowledge in fragrance formulation and production. With technology, it's involved in the manufacturing process of the perfume bottle and pendant, as well as the promotion and distribution of the product through digital platform and e-commerce. With engineering, as the engineering principles are applied in designing the packaging from the perfume bottle, as well as in crafting the jewelry component with the precision and attention to detail. The project also incorporates artistic elements by replicating the appearance of a goddess idol from the Chalcolithic era in Cyprus on the perfume bottle, and by featuring the distinctive needlework stitch from the village of Lefkara in Cyprus on the idol appearance. Mathematically, it involved in various aspects of the project, such as calculating ingredients proportion for fragments formulation, redesigning the dimension of the perfume bottle and pendant, and managing financial resources for the venture. Overall, the subject encourages elements from multiple STEAM disciplines, highlighting the interdisciplinary nature of the endeavor and demonstrating how STEAM education can be applied in a real-world entrepreneurial context. Thank you for listening. I hope you found the presentation informative and insightful. Now, I would like to open the floor for any questions or comments you may have.
Thank you, Kalypso. Yes, dear colleagues, keep in mind, in order to, before I forget, so if you want a certificate for this webinar, please make sure your full name appears on the Zoom link. So please rename your name with the name you want to receive a certificate. And now we open the floor for any discussion, questions to Mrs. Apergi. These examples you gave would be nice if we had them some short description in the PowerPoint, because we would publish the PowerPoint anyway, so it would be nice to have them.
I will add them.
Yeah. Are there any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, Evgenia.
Dear Kalypso, it was very nice listening to you. You are very informative. Kalypso is a very dear friend from the background. She's a music teacher also, in addition to all her other talents. So Kalypso, coming from a music education side, could you recommend this project? How would we approach it from a music lesson? And which other lessons could we use? Could we cooperate with to do this project?
Thank you, Vinia. The project-based learning, the entrepreneurship through STEAME goes through all subjects. Music is part of arts, so it's great. And if you follow the examples that I gave, you could see that arts are greatly involved. To the examples that I said, maybe it could do like the children presenting a video with this program, with this product, as and add music, or music that they could have their own, had to do with their own compositions. So at the same time, it helps the musical curriculum to in its targets.
If I may add an idea for music, take any mathematical expression or knowledge or property or whatever, or anything in physics, and ask your students as a project to develop music and make it a musical presentation and a theatrical at the same time, to present this knowledge either in mathematics or physics or biology, whatever it fits. So in this way, you can involve any science into theatrical and musical at the same time. So this is not easy, and it's a challenge for teachers and for students, I would say. In the Euromath and Euroscience conference that we have in very soon in Rome, we have about 20 theatricals that some of them involve music as well, and they involve playing guitars, etc. We have seen this before, and of course, music is always in the play of science theater and mathematics theater, for example. So there are many such examples already, and it's a challenge for students to create music in communicating science, as we say.
Thank you very much, both of you.
I can give some more examples, like we have the Pythagorean theory, so you can use that to connect to the music, and you can also you can use the musical industry. Musical industry is the biggest industry there is, so they're clearly entrepreneurial skills that you can use, and at the same time see it through mathematics, so, or like physics, or we can have some more examples, especially for music, definitely in the following day. Maybe as we had so many about theater, we should give some musical examples, Dr. Makridis. Also.
Any other questions, comments? Just to add a comment, keep in mind, as Kalypso said, entrepreneurial mindset is very important for youth. It's among the priorities. And the issue of project-based learning without entrepreneurial mindset may be not so effective, in the sense that discoveries are many, but not many become innovations, because if discoveries are not connected to entrepreneurial development, then they never become innovations, meaning trying to say that any discovery will become innovation if someone wants to invest in it. If nobody's interested to have it or to use it, then nobody is going to invest in it. So this is the issue of entrepreneurial mindset, in the sense that people buy because it makes their life better. So innovations contribute usually to the quality of life. And to arrive to the people usually goes through sales, in most cases. So this is what we're trying to connect to STEM, the entrepreneurial mindset, in order to develop products, to develop ideas into products, into innovations that someone would be interested to have, and eventually to pay for it, in a sense, in a good sense.
Well, I could add some more to that. It's not actually just in the context of education, it's just preparing and contributing, making products or apps, but also is the entrepreneurial spirit that we have already said, all that skills that they could give, and it's part of the to the whole thriving in the 21st century economy. Any more questions? Would you like us to go some deeper in the examples?
Anyone would like to give examples of entrepreneurial projects that they had in their school? Because we have many teachers here, so maybe some of you already had some experiences you want to share. Why not? We have many colleagues from Romania, I noticed.
That will be interesting to have some examples from Romania. They're using STEAME education.
Okay, if we don't have any more questions, we can close the session. Keep in mind that next week we have another webinar. It's in the website. As I suggested already, keep watching the news and subscribe to the newsletter of this project. And also, if you like to make your school an associate partner to this project, it's possible. You can find this in the website as well, and you can apply to become an associate partner. We like to grow this community. Keep in mind, we have a STEAME Symposium in Rome next month, 12 to 16 of March. There will be another one in March of 25. And the big conference of this project will be in 26 in Cyprus in March 26. So follow us, and we will be sharing developments with you. I like to thank again Mrs. Kalypso Apergi for this interesting webinar, which is recorded and will appear in the website. And we look forward to see you again in our next session. Thank you, Kalypso. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all. Thank you.